course, is to do with episode 5, where Oswald kills us. Now, there's something I noticed as well, plus some things we hear, and I thought I should let you know and point out and show you guys, as I normally do. Anyway, guys, here's some more discoveries which I find. Okay, now it's time to take a look at Oswald. So, this is what we have on Oswald. So this, of course, is the scene where Oswald kills me. Here it is again, normal here, and there we are, speeded up. So let's take a closer look at our little friend. Obviously, we can hear something going on, and we can clearly see Oswald is clearly not alone, because when I brightened up this area here, where is it? Here it is. See, this is the area brightened up more. So we can clearly see in the room, there's something that looks like Oswald's head be here. No body. No goddamn clue why there's no body. And here, of course, is Donald's head just looking wonderful before Oswald comes and screams in my goddamn face. Like he normally does, because he enjoys screaming in my face. Alright, so what happens here is Oswald doesn't come from the below at all. The best place to see it is up here. So, as you can see, Oswald doesn't come from below the desk at all. Oswald actually comes from the side. Be here. This is where Oswald comes from. And for some reason he brings the screen with him. And then you put the screen in front of you. And then Oswald comes into view. Screaming wonderfully in your face. Again, as you can see, Oswald's eyes don't have any of the detail that the other Mickey does at all. But you can definitely tell there is like some life in him, just not much. But here, it'd definitely be hard to get anything inside him. And as you can tell, no arms. Definitely no arms at all. I think it's definitely a dark color, but he's not black. As we see when I brightened up the scenery. But here, when Oswald comes into view, Oswald is more blue. So here's wonderful Oswald. So Oswald is actually blue. It's just the way that the coloring is done with the background and lighting. But Oswald's got blue on him, and he's really bright, like, you know, he's a decent color. I like this of him. You can see him better in detail now. He's got a lovely black shiny nose. And there's Donald not doing nothing. His job is mainly just to attract everything to you and try to get you killed. That is what Donald's job is here. Now, I don't know why there's indeed two Donalds. I know that Donald does have nephews. He's got 3. He's got Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So if this was about Huey, Dewey, and Louie, we'd have 3 heads of like smaller ducks. Or if this was Daisy, Daisy would have a bow. And if it was Scrooge McDuck, he'd have a hat. But no, this is just 2 Donald heads who make a static noise that is just beyond irritating. But it's mainly just probably to attract things to you. But as you also noticed as well, when I did something to Oswald, Oswald screams like a girl. I've actually kept the speed the same as I did for when we hear Mickey talking. Because it's clearly not Oswald. Oswald doesn't speak as far as I know yet. He screams though. He screams in his goddamn face. Oswald's definitely got a tongue. But again, we can't see anything around his eyes to suggest, you know, there's anything inside him. And there isn't much I can tell you about Oswald. Except him being a bunny with no arms, or a rabbit with no arms. And this is still an early demo. But we can clearly hear when he's talking, when he literally screams, because that's all he really does is scream straight in your goddamn face. Rudely. And comes out of goddamn nowhere. But there's definitely 2 of them. Again, there's still 2 of them. It's like the silhouette is just staying there. But I don't know why Oswald comes from the side. You know, instead of coming like from below. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Frame by frame. And there comes Oswald. So Oswald, as said, doesn't come from, you know, with the bottom of the camera and jumps up. He comes from the side. So he comes right into the side of your face. Apparently you can't go around corners and everything. It just comes up and goes for you. I don't exactly know how he would successfully kill us, because if he doesn't have any arms, how exactly would he go about killing you? But I guess that would be left later explained. I guess that's left for your imagination. looking at this scenery though, the background itself is old, it's run down, this tape is rusted. It doesn't look like anybody's been here for a very long time. And there's like a lot of like discoloration on the doors that are suggesting something sinister has indeed happened. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this as well, or if I can get a scene of it up here. No, I'll have to show you in another video. But have you looked at the floor next to the desk behind the computer? It's all red. It doesn't look like it's carpet though. I don't know if it's just me, but there's actually red flooring, and it's got me like really interested because I'm curious as to what it is. And I don't know why there's so much tape around the place. And obviously this sign looks like it's come down ages ago. Like these are really like old posters that have just been left. And that of course is the really old Mickey Mouse. And a really old design of the park, but again, here is Oswald's scream one last time for you guys to hear. There's wonderful Oswald, just looking amazing as ever because he's Oswald. Normal scream. And there's just the scream that is done using the same method you can hear with the Mickey talking. Because we definitely know it's not Oswald. Oswald's clearly not speaking at all. So I'm not really sure what is going on there. But I don't know why he comes from there. I'm guessing that our desk, there's no way for him to go underneath the desk, and with Donald on the desk, he wouldn't jump on top of it. So I'm guessing somehow he magically teleports around the side of the desk. How about peekaboo though? Peekaboo, I see you. Oswald definitely startled me, but I now know that if I see this silhouette here, that's when you better go into your cameras and turn the cameras off. If you see that weird like silhouette in front of this, then that is definitely Oswald. If you see that shape, quickly go into your cameras, turn it off, because that means Oswald's in the room with you. If you can't see him very well, you can just about see his outline, and that's him. But it's just so weird. That is really creepy. Really creepy. That's just a head. Anyway, more Friday or Treasure Island coming up right after this. I'm sorry this one was like really small. There isn't much I can really show you with Oswald because Oswald doesn't do much except, you know, come from a weird angle and scream, and there he is. But at least you now know you gotta watch out for this silhouette, and that's him. I can't tell you much about Donald yet because Donald hasn't done much except static weird noise. And that's it. We're gonna now take a look at Goofy and Pluto. And obviously, of course, Photo Magic Mickey, or Photo Negative Mickey, but I call him Magic Mickey because he clearly cheated in that one episode. Well then, guys, I'll be right back after this. Bye-bye.